University should be ranked lower in all of the lists of the best colleges and universities in the United States because they educated the admiral who carried out the attack on Pearl Harbor. That's what an attorney is alleging in a recently filed complaint against Harvard University for defamation. Let's have a look. Attorney Wade Donaldson Hobbs Jr. filed this complaint on September 21st, 2023. It's a complaint for defamation, but understanding the complaint is a little difficult. Let's go through the facts that he's alleging against Harvard University and see if we can parse out what he's saying here. Each year, publications which are heavily influenced by Harvard financially publish a list of best universities. So, first off, he's alleging that the publications are heavily influenced by Harvard financially. So, the financial donations or gifts from Harvard to the publications are what is incentivizing these universities or these publications to rank Harvard higher. These publications consistently rate Harvard near the top. Harvard trained Yamamoto, the Japanese admiral who attacked the United States at Pearl Harbor. Harvard at least negligently omits this fact. So we don't know who they're omitting the fact from. Are they omitting the fact from the publishers of these lists? Are they omitting the fact from the public? Who are they omitting the fact from? The publications at least negligently omit this fact too. So he's not suing the publications. So whatever negligence they have is really not at issue here. The publications consistently give lower rankings to universities that did not train Yamamoto. So of all the universities in the United States, including Yale, Dartmouth, all of them, they get ranked lower and they didn't train Yamamoto who carried out these attacks. These universities include plaintiffs' alma maters, Georgia State, University of Georgia, and George Washington University Law. Plaintiff has studied at other universities, all of which are ranked lower than Harvard. None of them trained Yamamoto because Yamamoto went to Harvard. The publications falsely represent that Harvard is better than plaintiff's alma maters. This assertion is simply not true. It is false. Georgia State is ranked number 234. University of Georgia is ranked number 47. George Washington University Law is ranked number 35. The publications communicate to a wide audience. Plaintiff is engaged in the practice of law. He is registered in Washington, D.C., where he practices. By omitting the Yamamoto fact, and by giving lower rankings to the above schools that did not train Yamamoto, the publications and Harvard harmed plaintiff by implication. Again, he's not suing the publications. He's only suing Harvard. Harvard's heavily influenced publications have omitted a critical fact, that Yamamoto was trained at the university. Harvard and its publications have therefore made false statements about plaintiff's alma maters, because the latter universities did not train Yamamoto and are not as bad as Harvard, and because of the lower rankings. Harvard and its publications communicated to a wide audience. Harvard and its publications at least negligently omitted the Yamamoto fact and were therefore at least negligently at fault. And for that, he wants damages for all of that. So there's so many problems here. Okay. This is a good one, guys. So let's talk about defamation. This is the defamation claim. In order to prove defamation, you have to essentially prove that somebody lied about a fact. And he's saying that the schools he went to are better than Harvard. Better is a opinion, so it can't be a fact. So if he's saying that they lied by claiming that Harvard is better, well, you lose because you're claiming that an opinion was a lie, and opinions can't be lies because they're opinions. The second is the fact that they educated Yamamoto, who carried out a successful attack on Pearl Harbor, to many might indicate that Harvard is actually a better school than the ones that trained the people who didn't foresee the attack on Pearl Harbor or failed to take appropriate actions to prevent the attack on Pearl Harbor. So the idea that somebody wouldn't come to the conclusion that Harvard is a better school because they're training good admirals is simply preposterous. And this is a trained attorney. The fact that he has drafted this complaint and actually filed it. He's pro se, by the way. He's representing himself here. He's drafted this complaint and actually filed it, actually does a disservice to the schools that he graduated from, and kind of proves Harvard is allegedly saying in their influence campaign regarding these publications that they're a better school than the schools he went to. But let me know what you think in the comments below. For now, my name is Nathan Saunders, and this is The Legal Good.